You don't post your husband. Do you love him? Do you love him? It's the audacity for me. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome so much and welcome so much. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, karibuni. Najoi, there are so many of you guys to move from 300 to almost 20,000 subscribers. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me a couple of questions so that you guys could get to know me. So I have here a couple of juicy questions, and I want to answer them just to give you guys an opportunity to know a little more about me, and for you guys to also share about me. You can tell me about yourself in the comment section. Tujuane. So without further ado, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get to the video. Okay, so the first question that you guys asked me is, what is my middle name? So my middle name is actually Ngoje. When I was younger, I used to really hate that name because my sisters used to make fun of me. Ngoje, ni Ngoje. I was like, oh, have some respect, you know? But my middle name is Ngoje. And yeah, I used to hate it. Now I really love it because I find it so unique, and people are usually like, what tribe are you? I'm like, I'm foreign. Anyways, how old are you? I get this question so many times. I don't know, I feel like everybody knows my age, but for those who don't know me, I'm actually 25 years old, and yeah, I'm turning 26 this year. And what did you do while in uni? So when I was in university, I was actually in Kenyatta University. I did a degree in psychology. I majored in psychology and I did a minor in economics, but so you guys know my story. I got pregnant. I got pregnant when I was in second year and I never went back. But I'm actually planning on going back to school, but I don't think I'll do the same thing. Nilipenda the psychology part, but the economics, the math, I'm just like, the only math I wanna hear about is money. No other math. So I'm gonna go back to school, but this time I want to major in more business, because now as a makeup artist, now I want to learn, you know, the ins and the outs of the business. So probably I'll do marketing or business or something related to that. But yeah, which is your favorite restaurant? To be honest, guys, me simsewa outdoor sana. Like, I love to go outdoor. I just feel like I don't get a chance as much because of priorities and responsibilities, but more and more I've been going out. Recently I went out to a restaurant called the Tamarind. It's right after Carnival. It's a really amazing space, and their food is really awesome. So I think currently I would say, yeah, the Tamarind. What else? Have you ever had a threesome? Wow. Just wow, guys. Like, hizi maswali mnazitoa wapi? So when I was in uni, actually, kulikuangana, like, you know, like the way you're in uni, you're on an experiment, you're gonna do everything. Beshe na come up na plan. Let's go, nini. So there's actually one friend of mine, when Yashai suggests to fanye, I'm at my cousin's house. This is not my pen, okay? It's not mine. So when I was in uni, a friend of mine actually suggested, like, hey, you know, come, we have a threesome. I know this guy here. Yeah? Who am I? Mtoto wa daddy? No! I was like, no. Because even like, hey, okay, I'm gonna just the logistics of it, and like what? No. So to answer your question, no, I've never had a threesome. It's not my thing. It's never been my thing. No. What did you want to be when you grew up? When I was younger, actually, because my dad is in the medical industry, I wanted to be an oncologist, which basically means a doctor for cancer, who treats cancer, rather. But when I nikaingia high school, and then we used to have a chemistry teacher called Mrs. Wakubwa, And then we used to have a physics teacher called Mrs. I don't remember her name. She was so quiet. But where in primary, what we adopted nikiingia high school, nakwambia, in biology, we used to have another teacher also, but she wasn't so, I don't know, she wasn't so interesting. Kwangana feel nika classes zake, they're not really giving me that, that oomph that you feel like, I want to do biology. So nikiingia high school, biology, chemistry, physics, all the sciences, they were just a no for me. So it was at that moment that I knew I was not going to be a doctor. So when I finished uni, when I was actually majoring, my dad asked me, and why don't you take medicine? And I had to come up with this whole excuse about how, my heart has changed. I do not feel like I want to be a doctor anymore. But truly, Mimi, I was not about to go back to that chemistry and biology. Sir, please, no. No. What is your tribe and do you speak your mother tongue? I am actually, my dad is Luo and my mom was Kikuyu. However, sijui Kikuyu. Sijui anything about Kikuyu. And I blame my parents, by the way, very seriously. If my dad gets to see this video, Dad, you could have done better. You could have taught me Kikuyu, okay? Now I'm out here. People are talking to me Kikuyu because they think I'm light skinned, so I have to know Kikuyu and I don't know anything. I don't. But on the other hand, now my Jaluo side, I know how to count 1 to 10. So, Achiel, Ario, Adek, Angweng, a beach. That's my best, a beach. Achiel, Ochiko, Abirio, Aboro, Apar. And then now Apar, Gario, Apar, whatever. So I know 1 to 10. So technically, I can speak in Jalu, okay? But don't talk to me in Jalu because I probably wouldn't know what you're talking about. But I do want to learn. I would love to teach my kids. And also now my husband is Luya. So technically my kids are Luya. But bado, yeah, Jewish. So what's to Nairobi? Anyway. Do you use body paints or eyeshadows for your creative looks and where do you get them? For most of my creative looks, actually, I use eyeshadow. So what I do is I just put a very light concealer underneath and then now I just set it with eyeshadow or whatever color. I really like the Juvia's Place Zulu palette now, very intense colors. But for places that I need paint, I always use the Snazaru paint. I got it at textbook center, on Kijabe Street if you live in Nairobi. If you don't live in Nairobi, I think you can always order from the Snazaru site. Okay, so someone asked me, you don't post your husband. Do you love him? Do you love him? It's the audacity for me. But guys, I feel like really truly honestly, unajua tunaishi in such a digital age where we want to share everything. I ate this, I'm using this, I showered at this time, extra information. And I feel like it's okay if you are willing, but si ati kila kitu na share. My husband, obviously another job, so he's not always home. So whenever I get a little free time with him, tuna post, but it's not at pressure. I don't staki ni feel ama ni make a feel ni kama ni pressure to post, No, it's never that serious. We'll post when we're comfortable, wakati hatujisikii, Also, hair by qualitywigs.ke if you and the lipstick I'm wearing is Deimos Cosmetics in the shade that I'll check and then I'll let you guys know. On to the next question. So yes, I do love my husband, but still lazima upost mse kuonyesha if you love him or you don't love him. Kwani is that the skill of love nowadays? Huh? Is that what you young people call love? Posting? Anyway, someone asked me, are you married and to who? I am married, wink wink, but not legally, not at ile kwa church or something, but hopefully soon. But I do consider myself a married woman to a handsome fellow with a couple of children, Someone asked me, do you smoke? Do I smoke what? I smoke my eyeshadow. That's the only smoking we do. But I don't smoke. I used to like really go ham. Like I used to go overboard actually. I used to do cigarettes and weed, and I think one day I'll tell you guys like the whole story of how I started and how I ended up stopping, because it's an addictive habit that a lot of people will not admit. I'm addicted to faggies or to weed now. Oh, like, no, it's just a sport. Nah. You're addicted, girl, okay? You need to stop it. It's not good for your lungs. For your lungs, okay? So no, I do not smoke, except my eyeshadow, if that's what you mean. Are you gonna do more tutorials on YouTube? Yes, guys. Yes. I've been planning to do more shorter videos, because I do know that the videos that I've already put up are a bit longer. So I'm planning on doing like shorter videos. The next video that I want to do is on eyelashes, on how to fix your eyelashes, on how to do your foundation, your base routine, to do your nini, your eyeshadow. We will do all that. We will do all the shebang. Okay, on to the next question. So someone asked me, what is sex according to you? What is sex according to me? Like, what? I don't even know how to answer that question. Like, what do you mean? Like, see, sex is like, you know, when people like, you know, get down with it. I don't know. Whatever you think it is, just Google it, okay? Google what is sex. Where do you live? Obviously, I cannot share that information because of, you know, just privacy. How old are your kids? My kids I have twins who are 5. They turned 5 this year. Yeah, a boy and a girl. Were you into any sports, and if so, which one? Actually, when I was in high school and uni, I used to play tennis. I've been wanting to get back into, but I just haven't had. Okay, let me stop making excuses. Ni sija prioritize. Nikitaka naweza tafuta club ni cheze, but priorities. I haven't been prioritizing that, which I know I should and I will. So procrastination. What concealer, foundation, and powder are good for skin? I always get this question so many times, and what I would say is it all depends on your skin type. For example, my skin type is not the same as your skin type. So let me use myself as an example. Nick on a normal skin, meaning I'm going to use either products that are hydrating or matte, depending on the kind of look that I want to go for. But on the other hand, if you have matte skin, it's not matte skin, if you have oily skin, which means you produce a lot of sebum and a lot of oils, you want to go for products that are mattifying, which control those oils, or oil blotting products. So on your packaging or on your labels, you want to find the words mattifying or oil blotting, things like that. And it applies from your foundation and the other cream products. But what I would say is, so for example, if you buy if you have oily skin and you buy a matte foundation, okay, I would advise almost balancing out. Like, you don't it's, for me, it never looks good when you have a matte foundation on, a matte concealer on, matte powder, like unaka very dry, unless you have extremely oily skin and you really want to control that. So sometimes it's good, I feel like, to balance it out, meaning go with for example, a moisturizer which is not oily but which is hydrating. You understand what I mean? Or a concealer that is hydrating also as well. But case in point, it all depends on you, whether you have oily skin, dry skin. Now, dry skin is the opposite. So now, because your skin is dry, you want to go for more hydrating products. On your packaging, you want to look for words like hydrating, soothing, not soothing, soothing is for sensitive skin, hydrating, moisturizing, things that just are adding more moisture or more hydration to your face. Yes. Because yangu hapo amechoka na mimi hizi stories zangu za hydration and control of oils. Anyway, are you planning to add more kids? Planning, like, am I planning? Me planning, no. But you know, you never know. But yeah, for now, we're not planning on adding more kids. And yeah, the last question. Someone asked me for the last two. Someone asked me what's my favorite food and my favorite drink. My favorite food right now, I like chicken, but just like I like grilled chicken, like homemade grilled chicken, or fish, because obviously we in Jaka, but it has to be like, you know, that fish for my shushu, like iyo mbuta, but iyo mbuta ikona ka soup na ka ugali hapo on the side. Way manza ku salivate. The last question, how do I earn a living? So I am a full-time makeup artist. I do makeup application, and I also have classes, and I also have brand partnerships that I also have brands that I have partnerships and working relationships with. So currently that's how I earn a living. On the side, I don't really want to share that side. I think maybe later on I'll share how else I earn a living. Maybe I can do a video on that, on how else to diversify your income, especially as a creative, or just let's say as a makeup artist, other than application. Have you guys noticed Nahema? Like Nahema, I'm hemming. But anyway, yeah, I think that was the last question. Oh, my favorite drink, sorry. My favorite drink is, I'm so boring. My favorite drink is mango juice. Because I don't drink alcohol, so napendanga too like normal things. So I like mango juice, I like passion wakati si kali kabisa, and what else? Vitu kaizo, vitu sweet. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for all your questions. We've come to the end of this video. If there's another question that you want to know and that is not too personal, like what is sex according to you, you can ask down in my comments, and feel free to follow me up on Instagram, where I also share a lot more beauty tips, makeup tips, family tips. No, I actually don't share a lot of family tips, but I'm working on it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all those things that YouTubers say. Do it, okay? And bye guys.